Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, and thank you so much for your support always in this broadcast. I don't take it for granted. Now, as I keep on telling you, that the pride of a man is always his downfall, and that is why we normally fail. After we have seen ourselves capable and rich and more, having huge money in the account, then we get now pride into ourselves, and that is always the beginning and the falling of a man. And not that I'm happy on whatever Ferdinand Waititu have been done for. Actually, the breaking news I'm receiving this evening is that Waititu have been sentenced to prison for 12 good years after he had failed to raise 58 or 53 million demanded in the court when he was found with the scandal issues. I want us to dig deep into this because at this moment the friend of Ferdinand Waititu have left him, the family friends have gone, and as I keep on telling you guys, die alone. The only person who can rescue you is God. We are all politicians. But what we are forgetting that we are all human beings. We do fail, and no one should be happy on man's downfall. And that is what we normally forget. Today we have, tomorrow is another story. Let's remain humble. But what can we say on the incident of Waititu Ferdinand? I know some of you will say that I'm pampering corruption. No. In fact, I'm the most and the first political analyst disagreeing with the corruption. In fact, any leader found with corruption issues or allegation should be arrested and jailed. And that is, in fact, in China, you are being hung. Without wasting of time, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the son from central Kenya is now passing through. Waititu fails to raise fine, sent to prison. Ferdinand Waititu, the former governor of Kiambu, stated his 12-year prison sentence Wednesday for engaging in fraudulent business practices while serving in the autonomous state. Furthermore, carried on by saying, Mr. Waititu, his wife Susan Wangari, and his married couple associate were all punished for corruption by the anti-corruption court. Mr. Waititu was thrown behind bars at an industrial area prison in Nairobi after the court declined his request to be escorted to hospital for treatment for an undisclosed illness. Wakati wameshikwa ndio wanakuwa wagonjwa. For the crimes of fraudulent obtaining shillings 147 million in public monies from Kiambu County government and engaging in procurement fraud, businessman Charles Chege Mbodia and his spouse Beth Wengechi were fined a total of 296 million because Mr. Waititu engaged in self-enrichment and did not exhibit servant leadership as a governor. The court found him guilty and punished him, sentenced 12 good years. Whatever you do in darkness must be exposed on a broad daylight. People like Waititu looted Kiambu County. He thought that he was going to be buried with money. You get the point? And these are the mistakes our leaders are doing. And that is why the other day, in fact last year, I told you that if it happens I become the head of state, there's no need for me to work for 10 years. Wastage of time. Because the more you work for someone, the more you become lazy, the more you find stealing, yourself stealing. You get the point? I came up with this scenario, a good example, and I said that hata kama mkono haifanani, lakini tusiwahi fanya hii mambo unafanyia mtu kazi muda mrefu. I'm just trying to give an example. you will end up looting or stealing. And the result, you know, now, Waititu, instead of working for the people of Kiambu, his work was to loot money. He thought that all was permanent. You get the point? Unfortunately, it is now temporary. We can be rich today, but all remain vanity. We can steal and brag that, no, you can't take me nowhere, but you will end up dying or jailed. Just try to calculate 12 good years if you are to someone like Ferdinand Waititu, with his age right now. Now, with all his money he have in account, his effort bears no fruit. Maybe the family members could come back and fight for him, but they have been drained. Money always comes and goes. It is now upon leaders just to request you. I want to request you at this evening hour. Wherever you are, just the other day I talked to WhatsApp group of Governor Nyong'o, Kisumu County. And I told the governors that in WhatsApp that your work is to loot the county fund. They never responded to that. Unfortunately, the members of parliament which we are with in WhatsApp group, they responded by saying, it is actually, let us try to embrace our honesty to the people whom we serve. Making sense? Today you have been elected as a governor. You only think of looting. You don't think of working for the people. Whether you are MP, the same. Whether you are a Senate, the same. Whether you are a president, the same. Look at what President Ruto is saying, is doing. He's also overtaxing Kenyans and looting country funds. What about if other head of state will step and get into power, start looking during William Ruto's time? If it will be me, of course he must be jailed, because he have looted the country fund, which is not accepted in the society we are. To make it worse, they are looting and they are saying you can't take them nowhere. Malipo ni hapa duniani. Ni tamaa tuko nayo sana. Wewe umepewa kazi, Mungu amekusaidia, umekuwa governor. Kazi yako ni kuiba tu pesa na kutembea na maslahi kwenu huko nje. You don't think that hii pesa unaiba ni tax ya wananchi. Unajikuta hata Waititu Kiambu peke yake barabara haikuwa imekamilishwa. Hospitals, he never completed. Even the bursary which he was supposed to disburse in each and every constituency as the governor, because the governor is the president of the county. He never did it. He never did it. Now, we are all human beings. Let us limit on how we talk. Let us limit on how we behave the moment we've been uplifted. That is what normally fails us. Unaweza ona mtu, wananchi ni wajinga, but they know what they're doing. Na viongozi wote, most so in this our country, wako na pride ingine yenye haifai. Mtu akishapata ako na pride. Tuachane na pride. Pesa inakuja na inaisha. Kitu muhimu tufanyie wananchi kazi, kama Magufuli alifanya wananchi kazi. Tufanyie wananchi kazi. I am not happy on Waititu's downfall, but I feel sad that he is looting the county government of Kiambu. He thought that it was going to be permanent. But some of you will say it is politics. Yes, it is politics also, because he supported people like the other side of Rigathi Gachagua. What if he stepped aside inside the government? He will also be pampered. The government of Kenya is also pampering the looters. That is the mistake. You will find that you will be shocked Waititu working with Ruto. After all along you have been sentenced, if he is going to be rescued, he will go and support the government. Dakika kidogo amepewa cheo ya CS. And that is why we will conclude by saying a government of thugs. So it is upon leaders to be responsible and find on how you cancel corruption. It is wrong and it's not accepted in the life we are today. I will be happy seeing Kenyans saying I was born and raised in this country. The other day I advised the head of state by saying that is capable of even aende kwa kila constituency, achukue 10 youths, atoe kwa kila youth, ampe loan ya 500,000, afungue biashara, but not close areas, but constituency 10 of them in the Republic of Kenya. Alafu watakuwa wanalipa after 3 months ndio waanze kulipa loan. Si wanalipa na profit, hapana. Serikali iko na pesa mingi, hata mimi sasa nikiwa president no need of kulazimisha wananchi walipe pesa mingi. Ni greed tu ndio iwe natusumbua. Na uchoyo. Why should you? Kama ni pesa watu wengi wameshika na wametulia. But now you find that we always fail because we love ourselves and we think that we are going to be buried with the money. Unfortunately, the results are here with us. And I call the EACC to continue even checking other governors. The Kisumu governors, Nairobi governor, Mombasa governor, all governors. They should be checked. Even the retired governors. And not only governors, but also MPs. Any government leader who have retired should be checked. Without wasting of time, ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Kindly subscribe to this broadcast. I am seeing you doing well on your subscription. I want to say thank you for your subscription. Actually, we are making it as we made a promise. Continue with the same spirit. Like this video, watch, share, and give us your opinion. Hashtag 2025, 2026, 2027, God willing. Still hoping to give you more political updates and what should be done as a country before we make it to the next level. Bye bye.